Long ago, there were the Azgardians and the Memoriams. The Azgardians held the memories of their ancestors, and thus had great knowledge. The Memoriams had the ability to hide from death itself by possessing inanimate objects. Together, the Azgardians and the Memoriams built a society to which there was no equal. At the center of this society, there was a crystal that granted power beyond imagination. The crystal's origin was the best-kept secret of the Azgardians, known only to a select few elders. It served as a source of infinite clean energy, allowing for the most spectacular works of engineering. Then, one day, the Azgardians and Memoriams vanished almost without a trace due to a mysterious power beyond their control. In their final moments when facing the unknown calamity, they split their precious crystal into 9 pieces and scattered them across the universe. Many centuries later, at the peak of civilization, the leaders of the universe gathered together to form a pantheon unlike any other. All at once, the leaders vanished like the Azgardians had done long ago. The universe fell into chaos and every race suspected another's involvement. Billions died in pointless wars between worlds. Finally, millennia later, the stage is set. Countless cities have been claimed by nature and since long forgotten. The remaining cultures are minuscule in comparison to those that came before. Meanwhile, the stars burn out one by one as the universe fills its age. And in these melancholic times, there arose a pair of twins with unknown origin. Together, these twins dug among the rubble of the Follun to attempt to revive the dying universe. As they discovered the universe for themselves, they built homes for an orphaned spacefaring race. They used these as a base to travel the universe.
Hey Asher, but we haven't explored the universe in a long time. I think we should start again.
We can start today, Liam. This is the Ultra Teleporter on the universe map. We can use these on our adventure.
Let's go! Sure is quiet.
Yeah. Whoa!
Huh? Let's get out of this hole. Maybe to a different part of the planet.
Sure, let's go. Why aren't my legs breaking? Uh-oh.
Why aren't you screaming?
Stick figure logic.
Okay.
Hey, my legs grew back. No. Aha! Treasure!
Cool, let's find the rest of them.
Let's do it! I'll take the shard to the Asher Tower.
The next shard is at...
Just a sec. Geometrix, put in the coordinates 557 to the 10th, 649 to the 8th, 31 to the 4th.
Got it. Let's go. Woo, it's hot.
It seems the shard is at a place called the Tri-Temple. It's about a quarter mile from our location.
Let's get going then. Ever heard the legend about the Azgardian crystal?
No,
Are you seeking entrance to the temple?
Yeah, can you help us in?
Not unless you are the champion destined to rebuild our lost kingdom.
Sorry, I don't think we're the ones you're looking for.
Okay. Standard intruder protocol.
Standard and true.
So we gotta fight, I guess.
Not a good idea, strange man. Follow me.
We don't have much of a choice, do we?
Yeah.
So, you want to get in the temple? I know a back entrance that's usually unguarded.
Who are you?
I don't know. The first thing I remember is waking up here. Anyway, we've got no time to waste, so let's hurry. Good luck in there. If you make it out alive, can you do me a favor?
What kind of favor?
I'd like to see more of the universe besides this wasteland.
Okay.
This is a nice looking temple.
Yeah. Huh.
Let's take the shard back to the Asher Tower.
Let's go to the next planet.
Oh, I think you might be forgetting something.
Maybe. Were you referring to anything specific?
Never mind.
Liam? Asher? Where are you?
There's only one more shard location listed on the map. Memoriam. Enter the coordinates 15 to the 1st, 19 to the 6th, 1 to the 0th.
Got it. Let's go. Whoa!
We're looking for the shard located here.
Yes.
No. Tell me it.
Whisper, whisper, whisper.
Hey, Scroll Guy, do you know anything about the mysterious force?
What? Can we get the shard?
Do you know where the rest of the shards are?
Thank you, we must be going now.
This list doesn't have Geometrix on it.
Huh.
Let's take the shard back to the Asher Tower.
Let's go to Mahal next.
Where's that?
19 to the 8th, 27 to the 9th, 2 to the negative 1st.
Alright, let's go. Finally, something that doesn't look like a barren wasteland.
Yeah, I know.
The teleporter needs to recharge. It should be done by the time we need to leave here, however.
It looks like we need to go... Is the map broken again?
Huh?
It says we need to go into a massive volcano.
Let's see what the volcano looks like before we try to recalibrate.
True, that always takes forever.
Is that moon falling?
Looks like it.
We gotta get out of here, this place is crazy.
We can't! The teleporter's still charging! Quick, to the other side of the moon! Do you see what I see? No. The shard! Throw me at it! Okay. Got it!
Why did you abandon me?
Oh no, it's Circle Guy, and he seems angry.
My name's not Circle Guy, it's Stoneloader!
They can only run from their problems for so long.
Sigh, they must have left. I'll have to go after them, but I need something to defend myself. I know what I can use.
Are you the champion destined to rebuild our lost kingdom?
Oh, of course I am.
Go on in then.
Go track the guys who just left and take me to them.
Sure thing, chosen one.
Why'd you go here?
First place I thought of.
The actual coordinates are 10 to the 9th, 2 to the 68th, and 83 to the 20th.
Woo, it's really hot.
Seems like that's where we have to head.
Didn't get a chance to use this earlier. How are you following us? Do you even know what the shards do? What are you doing?
This next location seems familiar. Oh, I was thinking about exploring it sometime. Chords are 15 to the 1st, 80 to the 8th, 1 to the 1th.
That's really far away. We can never catch up in time.
From what I've heard, the ship has been here for about 1,000 years.
This ship looks almost human-made, but I'm probably just imagining it.
Excuse me, but could you please put that back where it belongs? It's impolite to steal you, though. on the backup auxiliary power.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's take the shard back to the Asher Tower. Let's go to the next planet. Coordinates are 20 to the 120th, 5 to the 13th, and 6 to the 9th. Maybe we can find some information about the shard in that city.
Okay.
Greetings, travelers. I am the Savior. Go off the assumption that I know everything you already know. Asgard fell thousands of years ago and you're looking for the shards that powered it. You don't really have any business doing so without further knowledge, but we can discuss that further if you meet me at my citadel. If you wish to continue your journey, traveling there is your best bet. Also, forget about teleporting there. I have deafeners installed to prevent such technology.
Looks like it's that way.
There they are.
Excuse me, but where do you come from? Sorry, I just want to confirm a suspicion of mine.
Geometrix, I suppose. Why do you ask?
I'm a historian and, well, do you know the history of Geometrix?
No, I never found any written accounts of anything. Not that that matters, because I can't actually read.
I think it's important for me to help you catch up then. Follow me. Before Geometrix was the ruin you grew up in, it was once home to a diverse multitude of peoples. It was a prosperous time. Eventually, however, there arose a cruel leader that took the planet's throne by force. He annihilated the other shapes, believing our kind to be superior. Eventually, out of an unknown species, there arose the one called the Loyalist. He was greatly talented in combat and challenged the king for his throne. The king accepted and easily died at the hands of the skilled fighter. The fighter, however, did not claim the throne. He simply vanished as quickly as he came. The planet was in ruins, and my kind were the only ones that remained. We left our home and sought the Savior's protection. I thought there was no one left of your kind until today. Please, follow me.
Okay.
This artifact, the last remnant of our lost kingdom, is now yours. Hey.
Huh?
Did you hear me?
Yes. Thank you. Show off much?
Let's just go in.
Do you actually think collecting the shards is worth it? It feels like all we do is harm the planets we go to.
I don't think that's necessarily our fault, but I see what you mean. Maybe when we unite the shards, we can use the crystal to undo the damage.
Maybe? We don't even know for certain what the shards even do.
I guess we'll find out. We made it this far.
I guess. Okay, how long is this elevator? It's been like 10 minutes.
Hello. Our first topic of discussion is this, the shards. I noticed you've successfully managed to collect 6 of them. I also noticed that you don't actually have any idea what they're for. I don't understand their origins, unfortunately, but I know the power the crystal holds. The uniting of the shards is not something to be taken lightly. These can save the universe or tear it to shreds. I want you to continue collecting shards, though. This is for one simple reason. The pair of you are quite effective. However, that's our time limit. The universe, as I have suspected for a long time, is dying prematurely. The exact reason for this I am uncertain of, but this is proving to be a reality. Moons and other small celestial objects are now beginning to collapse. Eventually all that will be left are empty worlds without stars to shine upon them. Fortunately, the crystal may be able to stop this. On that note, it's time I handed you the next shard. I'm now going to teleport the other shards you've collected here. This is a very difficult feat, so if I become unresponsive for a moment, I apologize. I may be the only being left in the universe capable of such a task. Oh, seems our final guest has arrived.
Can you give me a moment? I'm a bit shaken up. The power flashed when I was in the elevator and...
No. Anyways, the location the three of you will be traveling to is...
The three of us? No offense, but Circle
It's
Guy's just kind of been
Stonebuilder!
following us around.
Why can't he join you? He could be of assistance.
Well, I was trying to stop them from getting the shards because they forgot about me back at the temple. Oh right, you probably wouldn't know about that.
Actually, I knew about that. I have satellites orbiting almost every planet.
Fine, I guess I'll help them.
Anyways, the next planet you'll have to travel to is fortunately right in this very star system. Unfortunately, this planet is home to the other remaining Memoriam.
Wait, you're a Memoriam?
I thought that was apparent. By the way, why didn't you attempt to save the librarian? This particular Memoriam is isolated and has refused my attempts at communication. They even destroyed my satellite orbiting their planet. I'm uncertain what you'll find there. I can send you there with my magnetic propulsion cannon. Are you ready? Excellent.
For an entity so unspeakably powerful, you'd think they'd have bothered to include a braking system.
We should hurry. It looks like it could start snowing any minute now. Okay, we should be safe here. Now, can either of you tell if this is where we're meant to go, or... I guess we don't have a choice now. Down the cave we go.
That seems ominous.
Third approach. 1 accounted for. 2 missing. All orphans.
Missing how exactly?
Do you really not know? How dull. I suppose I'll have to make this simple then. I am the observer.
What's with all these one-word names?
You don't know the half of it. The entire reason I left. Oh. So he didn't... How?
What do you remember? I didn't know anything until recently. I grew up in the ruins of Geometrix, but I never knew about the history.
I'm so sorry. If I'd stayed behind instead of fleeing like the coward I was, I could have helped you. You could have lived a better life.
A coward? But you defeated the tyrant. Things could have been so much worse.
That's enough drama. There is no need to discuss this. If you let your emotions get the better of you, loyalist, you will be as worthless as these 3. Willingly giving up your labor for a higher power's demands. How pathetic. But if that's what you want to be, then prove it. If you're this desperate to gather the shards, then slay him.
What? Don't listen to them. If it's the only way, then I suppose we have to. No! I don't care if it's the end of the universe. I'm not going to take his life. I need to know what my life could have been before it was taken away from me.
Yes, of course. This was only a formality, really. Take the shard, as a reminder of what you could have been. You certainly won't be needing it anyways where you're going.
What did you do, Liam? Where are we?
Looks like we made it to the final planet.
Okay, but that still doesn't explain why the portal took us here specifically. I think that was because I already typed the code.
Ah!
You are less ignorant than I gave you credit for. Your judgment still remains the same, however. This trade ends here.
From what I saw, the shard has to be in the museum on the left.
In the face of certain death, this is still your plan? You're as mindless as a machine.